Ever feel like you're stuck on repeat? Like Error or Try Harder should just be your life's theme song.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think we've all been there.
Well, today we are diving deep into that very idea, determination, resilience, all that good stuff. And get this, our guide is a song.
Ooh, this, I gotta hear. What song are we talking about?
It's called Error, Try Harder by an artist named Kurt Holes.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's the deep dive mission today? What are we hoping to uncover about determination through this song?
Good question. I mean, it's easy to hear a song about trying harder and just go, yep, gotta hustle.
Hmm.
But is there more to it? Like, what does real determination look like? What does it actually take to keep going when things get tough? Hopefully this deep dive will give us some answers.
Sounds like a plan. I'm ready to unpack this.
Perfect. So, the song. Where do we even begin?
Well, with the title like Error, Try Harder, I'm guessing we
That's
start with.
the title.
Yeah.
Right, which, by the way, isn't just a title. He repeats error, try harder like a million times throughout the song.
It's like a mantra, something you tell yourself to keep going.
Yeah. So let's talk about that. What do you make of that central message? What does it make you think about?
Well, first of all, it acknowledges that errors are part of the process. Like, you're going to mess up. It's inevitable.
It's going to happen.
Exactly. But it's what you do after that matters, right? And the try harder part, that's where the real magic happens, I think. It's about picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and giving it another shot, even when it's hard.
It's that resilience. That's what builds character, right?
Totally. And I think the repetition really drives that point home. It's like he's reminding us over and over that we got to keep going.
It's almost like he's speaking from experience.
Right, like he's lived through those errors and come out stronger on the other side.
And speaking of experience, he gets pretty specific about what this trying harder business actually looks like. There's a line, wake up 5 a.m., chasing dreams again. And another one, struggle through the pain, dancing in the rain. So it's not all sunshine and rainbows, right?
No, definitely not. He's painting a picture of hard work, dedication, pushing through even when you don't want to.
And doing it again the next day.
Exactly. It's about consistency. But, the dancing in the rain image always gets me.
What do you make of it?
Well, you'd think a song about ambition would be all about, like, reaching for the sun.
Yeah.
Right? The glorious finish line.
Right. That makes sense.
But dancing in the rain, that suggests finding joy in the struggle. It's like, yeah, things are hard, but I'm still going to make the most of it.
I never thought of it like that. It's like he's saying the journey matters just as much as the destination.
Maybe even more. Because the journey is where we learn, where we grow, where we build that resilience we were talking about.
Okay, so we've talked about errors, we've talked about trying harder, we've talked about dancing in the rain. But things take a bit of a turn, don't you think?
You're talking about the world's mine, refine, echoes in my head, never stop till I'm ahead part.
Those lines, like, whoa, it takes on a whole different energy.
It's like something shifted for him.
It went from dancing in the rain to, well, to almost aggressive, at least to me.
I can see that. He's definitely not holding back in those lines. He's claiming his power,
Claiming his power. How so?
The world's mine, refine. He's not just trying to navigate the world. He's talking about shaping it to fit his vision,
Wow.
refining it. It's ambitious.
Oh, absolutely. But what about the echoes in my head part? That's the part that throws me off a bit.
It's interesting, right? Is he talking about his own internal drive, his own ambition echoing in his head?
Maybe?
Or is it something else? Like, are those echoes societal expectations, the pressure to succeed, to be ahead?
Oh, that's a good point. It could be both, couldn't it? Like
Well-
his own drive fueled by these external pressures.
Exactly. It's complex. And that's what makes it so fascinating to unpack.
It is. So as we kind of wrap this up, what are your final thoughts? What should we be taking away from all of this?
Well, I think this song is a powerful reminder that success, however you define that, takes work. It takes dedication. It takes resilience. And sometimes it takes embracing the messy, chaotic journey and finding a way to dance in the rain.
And maybe even more importantly, recognizing that the errors aren't the end. They're just opportunities to try harder.
Right. Absolutely. And maybe, just maybe, those errors hold the key to our biggest breakthroughs if we're willing to listen.
That's a good point to end on. Now, for our listeners out there, what are the errors in your own lives that might actually be opportunities to try harder? Something to think about. Until next time.
See you then.